and you know they're not hitting snooze. Which one will be selected, and which 3 blocks will get rejected? Now that we're all awake, vote now for your top play of the week. And if you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, then submit them to social.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brook. And is
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. A shot's good from Irving.
You got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Pass to Harris. Shoots over LeVert. Harris, no good.
Well, you expect him to make those, but you've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And then Durant with the jam.
Remarkable strength on the alley-oop. Durant, he's taking no prisoners.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Now here's Simmons. Releases from 15. LeVert grabs the miss. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Irving for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Horford. Rebound, Brooklyn.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Allen's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Passes it to Irving. To the inside. Allen finds Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Tips it up and staying with the play, Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Richardson. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Richardson the pass to Harris. Embiid with it. Pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. No good from outside. Nets leading by 4. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Simmons. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Irving passes to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Offensive rebound. Embiid, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Allen slams it in.
A solid passer
at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Kyrie Irving. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Robinson comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. The 76ers trail by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Burks. Offline with his three. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. Harris finds Prince. Goes up on the high post. Here's Luwawu. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 8. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Korkmaz is out there with Robinson. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Burks in at point. And stolen by Scott. Outside Robinson. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Prince finds Jordan. Now Dinwiddie. Prince outside. Dinwiddie passes to Luwawu. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 10. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Prince. Over to the wing. And here's Harris from the arc. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Harris. To the paint. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And stolen by Scott. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Harris dishes to Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Jordan's got 6.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now. Here's
Korkmaz. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Out to Harris. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And then for Philadelphia, Horford comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Shake Milton in for Burks. Irving up top. Defended by Thybulle. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 10.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes it to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Thibault. The rebound by Prince. Brooklyn leading by 10. To the middle. It's stolen by Milton. To the inside. Here's Scott. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Brooklyn making some changes. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And it's LeVert in for Luwawu. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Horford. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. Josh Richardson's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Matisse Thybulle.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Irving double team. LeVert kicks to Prince. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Durant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Prince with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. A nice shot by Irving.
I love how under control Irving is. I mean, he doesn't let the shot clock dictate his shot selection. He has excellent patience.
Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Richardson. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Stops. Pops. Again, the Nets for 2.
And I think I only counted 4 total steps for Durant to go from one end of the floor to the other. I mean, he's just incredible in the open floor.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. It was Jared Allen who got hot in the first. He had 8 points and 3 rebounds.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 15-point game. Tries it from 9. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 9-foot shot. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Embiid. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Allen. Outside Durant. On the wing, Irving. Back to Durant. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Inside, Embiid uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position. Not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Back to Richardson. And here's Harris from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Basket good. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Here's Embiid. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Back to KD. They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. Baseline J on the way. He can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Durant puts up a deep three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Richardson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, there's the toughness and grit of Richardson, absorbing a lot of contact and powering through it.
The pass to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. That shot wide open. LeVert's got 6 points.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Harris looking it over. And a miss there on the triple.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Outside Irving. Pass to LeVert to the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. Can't hit the free throw line jump. The 76ers trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Passes it to Irving. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets out in. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers, Alec Burks is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Horford. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Poked away. Here's Prince. Allen passes to Irving. Atop the key, Prince. Another miss by Prince. The 76ers trail by 17. Right side Robinson. Outside Horford. Korkmaz kicks to Robinson. And the 3 off target. The Nets have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Harris with it. Robinson picks him up. Jordan the pass to Prince. Harris looking it over. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Pass to Milton. It's Korkmaz in the corner. No good on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 17. Harris finds Prince. Now here is Irving. Burks covering. Irving passes to Jordan. Count that one. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Down low. And it's Thibault in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Harris dishes to Dinwiddie. Irving surveying the floor. Right side, Jordan. For three, Harris. 5 on the clock. Embiid with the steal. The pass to Milton. Takes a three. Embiid controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Harris kicks to Irving. Right side, Jordan. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Milton. Here's Allen. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford looks so adept in getting the ball to his open teammates.
Out to Harris. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie left side. Over Milton. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Jordan.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Jordan. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Harris. And then for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot.
Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling. Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by KD. No good. The drive by Simmons. LeVert grabs the miss. Allen kicks to KD. Off with the layup. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Hey, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Those were some sweet blocks. Want to boost your defense? Mobile One has you covered. Get a defensive edge with a 50-game MyPlayer.
And with
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now, here's Richardson. Harris looking it over. He kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. VanVleet with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ibaka with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. VanVleet wide open. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And so here's Toronto after the Sixers pick up 2. Outside Lowry.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Richardson, no luck. Raptors are gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lowry against Simmons. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Good D by Embiid.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Richardson dishes to Embiid. Harris inside. Siakam's there. Harris's shot is good.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Three-pointer, Lowry. It's hauled in by the 76ers. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons. And the Raptors also making a change. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Embiid. The putback. Here's Horford. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
76ers trailing. Embiid with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Embiid, no good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Siakam. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Horford against Lowry. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Philadelphia. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now, here's Lowry. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Burks kicks to Thibault. On the wing, Harris. Back to Thibault. Burks, the pass to Horford. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Davis finds Ibaka. Lowry against Burks. Outside Lowry.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Toronto ahead. They lead by a bucket. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Terrence Davis, Andre Hollis Jefferson out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Gasol at the 5 spot. And there's the pass to Milton. From deep. That one, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Up top, Hollis Jefferson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Boucher, offside Gasol. Pass to Powell. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And here's Davis for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Boucher. Banked in off the glass. Boucher's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Korkmaz. He dishes it to Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From downtown. And that one is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And here is Powell. And Gasol now top of the key. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Josh Richardson comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Robinson. And the Raptors also making a change. Van Vliet's checked in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Harris comes in for Scott, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. Lowry feeling it out a bit. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Richardson. 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him.
That was a strong toe.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Embiid against Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Ibaka. Tries again with 1 on the clock. Van Vliet finds Lowry. With the clock winding down, and the layup is good. Lowry's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Lowry's shot is good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. And then Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lowry dishes to Ibaka. It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Knocked away and stolen by Harris. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Robinson III comes in for Al Horford. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Josh Richardson, and it's Burks in for Simmons.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Davis, the pass to Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the middle, looking to end the run. And there's the nice layup by Gasol. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Powell with it, picked up by Harris. Gasol's shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Davis with it. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 7. Burks kicks to Robinson. Back to Burks. Inside. A floater. Harris's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Hollis Jefferson passes to Gasol.
Such a clever.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Now Davis. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 9. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Outside Lowry. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Korkmaz, kept alive.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Outside, Simmons. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Outside Lowry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. In the corner, Horford with it. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Raptors trail by 14. The pass to Ibaka. Van Vliet against Richardson. Van Vliet right side. Kicks to Lowry. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, this is why Simmons is an all-star caliber player, guys, because he has the ability to dominate games.
Outside Lowry. Over Simmons. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
And they double up Simmons. High post, Embiid. Here's Horford. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Back to Lowry. Here's the 3. It's called in by the 76ers. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Pass to Thibault. Back to Neto. Sinks the 15-footer. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And here's Neto outside. That shot is off. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside, Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
From deep, Neto. Gasol with the rebound. Now, here's Boucher. The 3-ball. Boucher, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Robinson for 3. Off the mark. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for...
unlock yours when you buy participating Mobil 1 motor oils at Walmart through December 31st.
Well, you're going to need your best block game to beat our 2K TV challenge. And this year, it's 3v3 versus our 2K21 cover athletes. That's right.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the next starting five. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Lowry against Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before 2 points. That one goes.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
Outside Irving. Down low. And Allen with the slam.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
VanVleet outside. There's the double team with Allen. Here's Ibaka. They get it again. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Irving's shot is good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Lets the 3 fly, and Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 7.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
LeVert against Anunoby. Irving passes to Allen. Here's Durant. Good on the 13-footer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Lowry. Over Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Now, such a heady play by Kyle Lowry. The up fake draws contact, just reads the situation perfectly.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
Now here's Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Jordan finds Harris, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chris Boucher's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Defense doesn't get much better than the Mobil 1 block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Davis. Passes to Powell. Outside Gasol. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Irving. Jordan dishes to Irving. From 13, that's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Outside for Gasol. Hollis Jefferson passes to Davis. Back to Hollis Jefferson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Gasol. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, not much you can do there defensively. Marc Gasol, just too much size to stop from that range.
Right side, Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Davis looking for an opening. Five to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now into the lineup. Kevin Durant.
5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jordan. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, on the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Jordan is out there with Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Pascal Siakam comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. LeVert's checked in for the Nets.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here is Harris. Outside for Durant. They get it back. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Siakam outside. Right side, Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. VanVleet outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. VanVleet can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 9. Lobbed up there for Durant. And finished off by KD.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Caris LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
VanVleet against Dinwiddie. VanVleet right side. Harris on the double team. At the top of the key, Boucher. Foul for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
Left side, Gasol. Back to Powell. He dishes it to Gasol. Powell, no one around him, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Gasol, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know that Marc Gasol is going to pursue the rebounds. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. He won't give up on a play.
LeVert finds Dinwiddie. Back to LeVert. Pass to Jordan. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Jordan's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Inside. Here's Van Vliet. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Jordan.
Oh, please. Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Powell. Here's Boucher. Dishes it to Powell. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Stolen by LeVert. Lobbed up there for Durant.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Passes it to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Goes up the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Boucher passes to Gasol. Back to Boucher. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's KD. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 12 points for him.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
The Nets making a switch here. Prince is checked in. And a wide open look for Irving. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. The feed to Ibaka. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. Prince wide open. The three-pointer is right on target.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds, last touched by Allen. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Lowry. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got 6 points.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
Irving for three. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Anunoby, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside, KD. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Hollis Jefferson. That one doesn't drop. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Ibaka finds Hollis Jefferson. Back to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Durant in the corner. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Raptors trail by 21. The rebound by Prince. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 13. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. With the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Clock is at 3. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Prince misses. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, Anunoby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Ibaka. Outside for Davis. Hollis Jefferson in the post. Back to Davis. Launches it. And the miss.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. Tyler Johnson is out there with Crawford. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Jordan. And it's Caruge in at the 4 slot. Here's McCall. Kicks it to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop. Here's Boucher. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Here's Johnson. No good. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Powell with the steal. Thomas down low. Nice D from Crawford. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Offensive rebound, Jordan. Crawford kicks to Johnson. Here's Caruge. Boucher defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Latvian Rodions Caruge has good skill and a big frame, but it's all about confidence for this young man.
There is no question about that, Greg. He's had a hard time trusting in that shot over the course of his career. Went down to the G League, regained some confidence, then has a tough start to his sophomore season, but this team loves Caruge's upside, and boy, if he ever finds his game, look out.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Releases. The offensive rebound. Here's Crawford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Crawford.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And here is Thomas. Shot clock at 5. McCaw, the pass to Johnson. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Crawford outside. Back to Caruge. Down low. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Gasol against Crawford. And the Raptors shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Jordan against Gasol. Boucher with the ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Crawford outside. Feeds to Johnson. Gasol with the steal. Here's Thomas. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now the dish to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Johnson finds Jordan and taken away by Johnson. Now the Raptors moving it up. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Crawford passes to Karuch. Johnson surveying the floor. Unloads from 13. It's good on the putback.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
From deep three-point range, misses. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned, but all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
It's all-time Damian Lillard, all-time Zion Williamson, and all-time Kobe Bryant.
And don't forget, it's all on Hall of Fame difficulty. We opened up this year's 2K TV challenge to the community a few weeks ago, and the first member to try it is not only an NBA 2K League analyst.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DH. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Irving up again and staying with the play. Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
That one drops for him.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
And Embiid throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Up top, Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Simmons against Irving. Left side, KD. Feeds it to Allen. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
You need to put a body on Durant. He's great at carving out position on the glass.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Simmons, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50% to the paint, and stolen by Richardson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Irving kicks to KD. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and slam dunk by Allen.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Simmons with it. 6 points for him. And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
From the line, here's Allen. The kick out to Irving. Over Simmons, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Allen. Irving's got his second basket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Embiid, no good.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Offensive rebound. Back to LeVert. Durant in the corner. LeVert in the corner. 5 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Richardson the pass to Embiid. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Simmons. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Caris LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Irving. Now here's Durant. After the miss from Joel Embiid.
I mean, stretch, Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length, is just unreal.
Now here's Richardson. Embiid kicks to Thybulle. From past the arc. Embiid, no good.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Prince. Knocked loose. Scott the pass to Richardson to the inside. And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Luwawu, the pass to Harris. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Korkmaz, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nets out in front, leading by. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Robinson. And it's Thybulle in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Luwawu. Prince outside. The feed to Jordan. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. And here's Burks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Korkmaz kicks to Thybulle. Back to Korkmaz. Over Harris. Korkmaz, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Alec Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Burks on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Good on the shot. Burks has got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harris has got the lead back up to 7 now for Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Scott up top. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Luwawu. Burks pulls it in. Philadelphia shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Inside, here's Thibault. Yep, it counts.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Burks with the steal. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Three-pointer. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Back to Prince. Here's Luwawu. Kicks it out to Prince. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Korkmaz. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Poked away and stolen by Scott. There's 31 seconds left in the first half.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Thibault, the pass to Scott. Outside Robinson. No good with the triple. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. That's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. 14 feet away, and Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 3. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Chalk up 2 there.
And you can try to rough Harris up all you want, but he'll still find a way to hit shots on the drive. Just to master reading shot angles and getting the attempts over defenders.
Irving up top, guarded by Simmons. Irving against Simmons. Allen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Simmons. A second chance effort. Left side, Harris. In the corner, it's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Fantastic move by Richardson. I mean, this guy is 200 pounds. Hard to stop on the bounce.
Pass to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And Allen slams it in. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Embiid.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Richardson against Dinwiddie. Good work defensively by Richardson. Simmons left side. Harris passes to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Allen left side. Embiid with the steal. Stolen by LeVert. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by KD.
Well, we all saw that coming when KD started cutting to the rim. Beautiful alley-oop finish from Durant.
The drive by Simmons. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Irving's shot is good. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Durant, again, the Nets for 2.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Horford kicks to Richardson. Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Horford's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
Oh, man, you love to see that kind of effort on the offensive boards. Horford might be into his 30s, but he still brings energy.
Durant dishes to Jordan. KD passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now look, an assist like that gets Durant more hyped than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
Here's Richardson, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of... 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Thibault in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Horford kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Releases from 15. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Down low. The kick out to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot misses.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And really, how do you guard Embiid when he's this close? You almost have to foul.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars.
Simmons against Irving. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
KD passes to Irving. Passes it to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Here's Simmons. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Looking to get back on track here. Simmons can't get it to go.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
It's Jordan on the wing. There's the pass to KD. Fires from the line, and that's good for 2. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from 3. Still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone in that part of the court.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Irving passes to Jordan. Harris outside. Back to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the 4th quarter. There's the 3. A shot by Milton, no good. Nets leading by 6. And a wide open look for Irving. Hits the 3-point bomb. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a smooth operator. I mean, Irving knows he has the green light to let it fly from deep.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Back to Harris. Nets passing it around. Irving against Simmons. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And here's Harris from the arc. Jordan with the rebound. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-7 run. It's Durant on the wing from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Harris. On the wing, Harris. Horford against KD. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Pass to Crawford. Here's Temple, guarded by Robinson. Temple gets the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbed. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
analysts, but he's pretty darn good at the game too. Champ 2K, let's see how you do. The 2K TV Challenge is back, and this year we are switching it up. Not only are you playing one cover athlete, not only are you playing two cover athletes, but all three cover athletes. Damian Lillard, Kobe Bryant.
Welcome, Sport 94.
Kevin, thanks.
Absolutely, DA. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
And Simmons drops them both. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Fast break, Philadelphia. Richardson's running. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, in transition, Josh Richardson is fast with or without the ball in his possession.
Simmons against Lowry. The dish to Ibaka. Three-pointer. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Ibaka.
That's a well-designed play and great execution. Lowry's one of your better scorers. Get him a shot within the flow of the offense.
Simmons passes to Richardson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack. And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
Shots good by Siakam.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
On the way, Harris. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That one misses.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. Passes it to Siakam. This is to Ibaka. It's stolen by Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 5 points so far.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Anunoby against Harris. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Anunoby kicks to Ibaka. 5 on the clock. And Ibaka slams it in.
Having to rush that one. Ibaka keeps his head up, sees the clock running down.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Now, here's Lowry for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Alec Burks comes in for Simmons. Embiid against Davis. Embiid drives in. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Powell over Thybulle. Again, Toronto.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thybulle, the pass to Horford. Up top, Embiid. Hollis-Jefferson with the rebound. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Powell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is Horford. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Here's Boucher. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Thybulle. The layup off target. And here's Gasol outside, and he trains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes.
Never felt my place in the crowd, so I stay from the
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Mike's got out there with Horford. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 3. Now the Raptors moving it up. And here's Gasol outside. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Here's Korkmaz. No points in the game yet for him. Good on the bucket.
Blazing first step of Burks, enabling him to leave the defense in his wake.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Davis against Burks. Here's Gasol. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Robinson, stolen away. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Boucher. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers. McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Burks.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Scott. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Korkmaz. The 76ers trail by 6. On the wing, Milton. At the top of the key, Embiid. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
To the middle, here's Ibaka. Count that bucket. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Good try. Oh,
okay.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Anunoby in the corner. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Raptors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, a multi-time All-Star. He's an NBA champion now. It's taken some time, but Lowry has finally silenced his critics.
The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. There's 1:47 left here in the second. Simmons passes to Harris.
On top of being a high-level run-and-jump athlete, Siakam shows great lateral speed. He can guard both on the perimeter and in the post.
Thibault kicks to Harris. In the corner, Simmons with it. Over Siakam. Simmons can't get it to go.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Simmons. Head shot off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. VanVleet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No good from Simmons.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And it's blocked.
He's a factor defensively. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Josh gets off the floor quickly.
Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in for Fred VanVleet. Philadelphia also making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Robinson comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Ben Simmons. Now the pass to Thibault. 2 on the clock. And so it's Toronto ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that should do it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. VanVleet wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got 13 points.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Lowry, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. VanVleet outside. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Ibaka. Siakam kicks to Ibaka. Raptors moving the ball around. And it's Davis missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. Pass to Anunoby. That one good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 9.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Here's Simmons. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And then for Philadelphia, Scott comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Harris.
Amazing effort by Fred VanVleet. He's up the court so fast to finish that play.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kicked away. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Knocks it loose. VanVleet outside. Anunoby in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. In the corner, Simmons with it. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 6. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the shot is good. Ibaka's got 6.
something that's really evolved for Ibaka, the ability to absorb contact while maintaining control.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turns things around.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Toronto leading by 11. Inside, Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Korkmaz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Chris Boucher. Norman Powell's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Embiid finds Milton. Back to Embiid. And it's Thibault in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Toronto with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Alec Burks, and it's Robinson in at the small forward. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid two-guard who can really light it up.
High post, Embiid. Siakam's there. And they double up Embiid. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And stolen by Siakam. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Powell for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Robinson throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Siakam kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Van Vliet right side. The three-pointer no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the 76ers, Horford comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Ben Simmons in for Alec Burks. Now Lowry. Right wing. This one for 3. And the Raptors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Simmons, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
First one falls for him. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Harris outside. It's Richardson on the wing. Simmons looking around. Horford finds Simmons. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
Lowry, good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And Simmons slams it in.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
And a deep 3 from Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. A new group in now for the Raptors. Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. Wande Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And McCaw is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Gasol. And the Raptors miss again. The 76ers trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred VanVleet.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
To the right side. Davis, the pass to Gasol. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. Shot clock reset for Toronto.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Korkmaz. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Davis for 3. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You know, he's smart. He's steady. Marc Gasol, he just knows where to position himself to make that play.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Kobe Bryant, Zion Williamson, first to 5, Hall of Fame, and the first to take on the 2K TV Challenge, Champ 2K. So now the big question is, who are you choosing in a game to 5 on Hall of Fame against those 3?
I think the first guy I got to go with, I got to go with LeBron. LeBron versus Kobe, you know, you always love that matchup.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Ari out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. The kick out to Irving. Pass to LeVert. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Lowry. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Here's Ibaka. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here's Durant. Passes to Allen. Shoots over VanVleet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul. Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Irving passes to Allen. LeVert from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. And he's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. VanVleet looking around. For the 3. Allen with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's LeVert missing. Toronto trailing. And Ibaka kicks to VanVleet. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving against Lowry. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Lowry passes to VanVleet. Feeds it to Ibaka. Over Allen. Shakes him. And it's Durant with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Irving. And it's good from the elbow. Irving's got 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Ibaka over Allen. Ibaka, no luck.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Puts it up from 15. KD can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Back to Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Siakam.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. Yep, that one goes.
He does not lack the confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Irving against Lowry. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Durant. Oh, the power on that Pruden.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Torian Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Boucher. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tries again. Pass to Gasol. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Davis. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thought.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Marc Gasol is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Davis in at the guard position. That 3 off the mark. Nets leading by 5. Luwawu Cabarrot kicks to Harris. To the inside. Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here is Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. He gets it in there. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Davis with it. Picked up by Harris. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got his first points in this one.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Now here's Prince. He's covered closely. Here's Harris. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Davis. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble. from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Marc Gasol. Basket good. Dinwiddie's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Nets.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Davis against Dinwiddie. Davis kicks to Boucher. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Raptors need to get a shot off. Pass to Powell. Takes the 3. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Now here's Davis. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. Gasol against Jordan. Another shot. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Gasol.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Raptors trail by 11. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And no good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Pass to Llewellyn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Prince. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Siakam puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
In the corner, it's Harris. Siakam pulls it in. Goes up on the wing. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 8 points and 1 assist. And that should do it with the second.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. And a wide open hook for Irving. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And they're on the break. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Puts up a 3. Here's Ibaka. Back to Anunoby. And there's the pass to Lowry. Over Irving. And that one hits back iron.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's Prince, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Here's Irving following the basket by Fred VanVleet. And Jordan gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. 2 points. That one goes. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Harris fires for 3. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's LeVert. Left side, Irving. Down low. Jordan kicks to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jordan. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Ibaka with some nice D. VanVleet passes to Siakam. Lobs it up for Ibaka.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
The kick out to Irving. Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Passes it to Siakam. Outside for Lowry. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Here's Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team. And even did a little acting along the way.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Powell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. No good with the elbow jumper.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Allen, the kick out to Irving. Second chance shot. Allen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 5.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy is a monster as an offensive rebounder.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Boucher, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, we've got Ibaka. Norman Powell is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Dinwiddie. He gets that one. Allen's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. Hollis Jefferson passes to Davis. A steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Back to Hollis Jefferson. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Here's Ibaka. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 10 points for Serge Ibaka.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Luau. Count it. And the Nets lead by 7.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's Davis on the wing, guarded by Crawford. Davis against Crawford. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Durant. Luau, the pass to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Up again, and staying with the play, Allen. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Back to Ibaka. From deep. Crawford with the rebound. Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Allen's shot is off. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson finds Powell. Davis, the pass to Powell. And again, no good by Toronto. Nets leading by 9. It's Crawford on the wing. He dishes it to Allen. The pass to Luau. Here's KD. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Jamal Crawford.
I see you, Jarrett. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
A shot by Lowry, no good. The Nets on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's KD. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Allen.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ibaka. Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. McCaw, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lowry's shot is good.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now here's LeVert. And the basket is good. And the Nets lead by 15.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's McCall. Here's Boucher. And it goes down 2 points.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Irving from long range. They grabbed their own miss. From the arc. It's off. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For